Hello, this is King Rex coming back at you with another video. This is Deadlock Planetary Conquest, the Human Information Guide. I have guides like this already on the Sith and the Tarth, and now I went on. This is one on the humans. I'm going to go over the advantages and disadvantages of the humans, special units they have, and strategies that work with them. First thing for the humans, their big advantage is it's all about money. They collect 25% more in tax revenue, make 50% more in trade income, and they have a lower transportation cost. All these things make money very easy for the humans in the game. The big issue they have is they have more screening scandals and they are worse. They have a 50% higher chance of getting caught. The scandals are more severe when they are caught. Screening scandals do work on an increasing scale, so each successive time you get caught, it does hurt you more. And higher cost transactions with the screening do make you more likely to get caught. Special units, all human infantry units have a berserk order. This makes the units fight stronger than they actually are, but any units given this order do die at the end of the battle. When you are fighting, if you see these little red outlined guys, that's the ones that have been given that order. The strategies, the strategy I like with humans is tech metallurgy, then tech hoverway early. It's not even a bad idea to do metallurgy and then immediately tech hoverway. The reason why you'd want to do this is because the humans have a -1 transportation cost to begin with. If you tech hoverway, it makes it -2, which means that you can move resources in adjacent territories. You have a bunch of territories that all touch one another. As long as you have a line of territories that touch, you would only normally pay 2 credits to move those territories. But humans with hoverway would pay nothing for that. So it allows you to set up your territories in such a manner that you can produce your resources where you get the best production. For example, you produce your food in the territories and areas where you get the most food production, wood where you get the most wood production, energy where you get the most energy production, and iron and endurium where you'll get the most production out of those. You don't have to take into account other things like a lot. It's usually a wise choice to put a power plant in every territory, but with the humans, you can have a few well placed ones in areas where it'll make a whole bunch of power and kind of you don't have to worry about the transporting the power because transporting power between territories can get really expensive because it's a cost you'll have to incur every single turn. So if, for example, you had, um, let's say, 5 mantle drills in a territory where there was no power being produced, that'd be 25 credits with hoverway every turn. If you don't have hoverway, it'd be 50 credits. Or if you don't produce any food in a territory and you have to move 40 units of food every turn, that could be 40 to 80 credits per turn. So you really don't have to worry about territorial self sufficiency as a way of saving credits with humans. Um, you want to produce the manufactured goods where you have the most people to do so. So if you're just going to be producing something like, say, electronics, your research, all your factories. So basically, it doesn't matter where you put factories. It doesn't matter where you put tech labs or universities. It doesn't matter where you put seaports. It doesn't matter where you put um, airports. It doesn't matter where you put your missile silos or missile bases. It doesn't matter if you're building a power plant simply to produce antimatter. It doesn't matter where you put that because all that stuff will be shipped around for free once you have hoverway to humans. So you can pretty much get huge production out of territories that grow population fast, which are territories that are on plains. So humans are probably better settling a plains territory than any other race because plains usually are really bad at producing power, and you don't get the knock on power production with the humans because you don't have to produce the power where the tech labs are. You don't have to produce the power where the factories are. You can just settle one swamp, build a bunch of power plants there, and cover your whole territory. You have to just make sure you don't lose a vital territory that's doing something like creating all your power, creating all your food, because you could be in a big issue at that point. Another thing is you can use the Berserk unit order to turn close battles. It's actually not a bad idea to send in 4 units on Berserk. If you like to stage battles where you're only putting enough people in that if all your units survive at the end of the battle, that you won't get hit with a stacking limit. You can put 4 Berserk units in that you'll lose anyway, 4 more infantry units on top of that because you're going to lose those Berserk ones anyway. Plus the Berserk, I think they fight twice as tough. Like I said, use the Berserk units in battle. Um, they fight way better than they normally do, and you usually can pop out a lot of infantry anyway. As you move your way up to tech scale, make sure you're getting the better factories so you can pop out those better units. So, like I said, tech hoverway, take advantage of the advantages that are given to you. You should do that with every race. That's why I say hoverway early. That way you never have to worry about transportation costs of food or anything. And food and power can be a lot. Use that Berserk unit order. Another thing I like to do is with the humans, you can pretty much just find a place that produces a lot of iron, and you can turn that iron into steel, and you'll never have metal issues. I do have a let's play video for the actually playthrough, a series of videos for the humans, and I had one territory where I was making at most 100 units of steel per turn, and most of my stuff was being produced outside of that territory. So my missiles were being produced in a place where I wasn't making any metal. My units were being produced in a place I wasn't making any metal for the most part. There were some produced in that territory, and my steel was not building up every turn really, but there was usually some steel left at the end of every turn. So it shows that you can really use metallurgy and iron production together, and you can easily fulfill all your needs in steel and iron. I want to thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and have a great day.